Pipes.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 184 of the Sports Drive here on this Monday, this Memorial Day edition of the Sports Drive. I'd like to send our well wishes to the families of those lost in the military and the Army and all bases of the government protection agency throughout the years. Obviously, we all know the sacrifices that goes into being a Marine or Army or whatever department you choose to be part of. And though this country has a lot of cynicism, and it's unfortunate. You know, we always have to have these designated days to just be happy, and I don't think that should be the case. Yeah, holidays are holidays, but I think you should have a racist smile every day because tomorrow's not guaranteed. So, again, I want to say happy Memorial Day to those that have lost their lives through the war, but also the people that are still in the Army and et cetera, et cetera.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I just think it's unfortunate that we have to have certain days to be happy. Like, oh, we have to wait to Thanksgiving to have a smile on our face. We have to wait to Christmas to hang out with our family. I just think that's just weird.
Overrated.
Yeah, another one with you and I saw your Grinch thing over the weekend. The hell over it. We're not even. Yeah, we're at Memorial Day. I did not talking about the Grinch. Good grief.
I didn't.
Yeah, dude, can we enjoy the spring and summer, dude? That's what we told you.
Yeah, enjoy summer. It's my favorite season. Days get longer.
Hey, comedy is 24/7, 365.
I'm glad I can take a nice little break from that, too, and not have to deal with too much comedy and all. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Gloomy Hump Josh Lippis. You can find me on Twitter at Notorious Joshy. Gloomy Hump, aka the nickname the Big Win gave me a couple years ago. And we're the Sports Drive. This is your non-politically correct sports talk show here to entertain you for the next 90 minutes while you're enjoying your Monday. I'm sure people are having a case of the Mondays, even though it's Monday. So in the spirit of making people happy and making them laugh for a little while, oh, hey, Judy. I heard you had a rough time this weekend at Great America at Six Flags.
Oh, silly. All I kept on hearing was, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? And then the kids were just so hyped up about being there, they ran away from me every time. I had to go through the park trying to find my bastard children. Oh, I hate them. So, and not only that, oh my goodness, they are too wound up about the NBA Finals. Oh my, why did I? Oh gosh.
That's wonderful. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
They got good funnel cakes there, I'll say that.
Yeah, and give me some churros with that as well. Anyways.
Guaranteed rate field.
Yeah. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, there's some valid language in the show, so if you're easily offended and you can't take jokes or comedy, this show may not be for you. Anyways,
well, we need to think of the children. It is Memorial Day. Children are out of school, so we need to think of them.
No, we don't.
Well,
come on. Then we'll listen to some sports talk.
Look, I don't mind. Look,
hold up, Sean. We have to think about the parents for actually being actual parents and not letting their kids watch the show.
Yeah, exactly. Amen to that.
All right, here we go. Let's start off things with the Tommy Edwards introductions. Here we go.
Oh no! Here comes the intro.
Oh yeah!
Wait for it. And now, the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls. At 4 for Blue Bubble Meat, Kentucky, we got the owner of PTW, Kentucky Football, and Kentucky Fried Chicken. Here he is, the Brownie Master, Andrew Browning.
What's going on, guys? It's going to be a good show. Shout out to my boy Chucky Smooth and Mr. Soul Train himself.
What up, Chucky Cheese Smooth?
What up, Chucky Cheese Smooth?
There we go.
Oh, man in the middle. from Blue Bowlby, Indiana, but product of the state of Illinois. This young man is the Donald Trump of sports talk. No, I'm kidding. He's actually a good player.
That's a compliment.
No, it's not a compliment. This is Robert Shapiro of the sports drive, and he is the big bag of win himself. The big win, Frank Sprinkle.
You know what? The Robert Shapiro bit I'll take as a compliment too. But hey, it's great. I'll say this: it's great to get the grill out. I mean, really, Memorial Day to Labor Day weekend, the grill's always out. Had grilled some brats yesterday.
Get some burgers.
Man. Well, I'll grill burgers. Oh yes. The burgers will be grilled too. Everything's great. Enjoying life, guys. Enjoying life. Beautiful day. My favorite time of year. Happy Memorial Day. God bless our armed forces. Thank you for those that gave the ultimate sacrifice.
And lastly, sir, not least, we got a 5'2" point guard from I don't know what the fuck college in Idaho. This young man is the Steve Bartman of sportscasting. This young man is the proprietor of Walmart strip clubs and cost cutters. Here he is, the Walmart boy, Sean.
I turn it down.
Okay, first off, let's remind one thing before we come on the air here, since actually we're on the air. First off, we're not even going to go through that stupid routine that I'm a cousin of Steve Bartman. Just because I wear these glasses means that I'm a little bit blind. And on that note, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Sports Drive. Happy Memorial Day. God bless our people who serve in the Navy, the Marines, the Army, Coast Guard, you name it. Everybody who's put their life on the line, and of course, right now as we speak, the President of the United States at this very moment is doing something that a president always does every Memorial Day weekend, and on this day actually, is laying the wreath at Arlington National Cemetery. Life, like Frank said, is good. It's a good day to barbecue, get the burgers and the hot dogs going, and of course, a lot of baseball action, especially when it happens with Memorial Day or on the 4th of July or Labor Day. So anyway, great to be back as always on a beautiful day. The weather's been so nice and warm. We've had like 85 or 88 degrees the last couple days, so it's been very nice. I finally have enjoyed this nice warm weather. So back as always. And also, happy birthday, JFK. I miss you. You rocked, you ruled, and I'm glad I got your hat on. I got the T-shirt on as well.
Dude, miss him. Wait, dude, how could you miss him? You never met him, and that's impossible for you to met him.
Idol, smart ass.
I understand, dude, but you couldn't. How could you miss him? You never met the guy. You weren't even.
Hold up. Sean does have a point. I miss Biggie, Christopher Wallace. I never got a chance to meet him. I was 3 years old when he died.
I gotta give
a person died this era. It's because you haven't met the person when they're actually in this earth doesn't mean that you can't look up to them or miss them or whatever.
Yeah. I gotta give Sean a hard time though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, he would have been 100 years old today, but I don't know if he would have lived that long because, I mean, we knew he got assassinated, of course, but he also was a very sick man. But he was a very good man. Anyway, back to Frank to bring Josh in.
All right. Well, let's see before Frank.
Yeah, talk about the new stipulation. Talk about the new stipulation here.
Yeah. I want to clarify something really quick. I did not say you're a cousin of Steve Bartman, Sean. I said you're the Steve Bartman of sports talk. And the Steve Bartman of Bostonian sports fans.
Does it look like I have a headset on me or something with earbuds? Oh, my.
Your glasses do give it away a little bit.
But they're very nice glasses.
All right, breaking news.
Already on Memorial Day.
This is breaking news for the Sports Drive. For now, when I do the Tommy Edwards introductions, the big win will bring me in as Ray Clay. Here we go.
Wait. That ain't quite true. I mean, yes, I'll bring you as Ray Clay today at your preference. But here's the deal. When we're on the air, you got to tell me, do you want to be introduced as Ray Clay or as Howard Finkel? You got to tell me what you want.
Yep. Today we're going to do Ray Clay.
Okay, fine. All right. You call the glory hump. You're called. And not from North Carolina. Certainly not a guard. I don't know if he's 6'6". He ain't. He is the Chloe Hump, Josh Lopez.
What's going on, everybody? Let's rock this another effort. I feel sorry for everybody that's actually feel like they're on pins and needles for this year's NBA Finals because it's not going to be good by any means, or entertaining at least. If you want, I'll give a recommendation for you guys. You want to see a good NBA Finals? Go to, wait for it, Spurs against Pistons from 2005. All right? You want to see a good classic NBA Finals? Go watch that. That was a 7-game series.
Yep, that was 7 games.
Pistons.
That was 7 games, and that was a good one. And, of course, the one that bailed the Spurs out big time was a guy that had torched a lot of teams before, Robert Horry.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah, Robert Horry was the guy who just really made it the effort to really spank teams and give teams heartbreak. Ask the Sacramento Kings, especially that great 7-game series between Sacramento and Los Angeles.
What?
Should we get to the opening rants?
Oh, by the way, I want to go last on my opening rant because I just thought of one, and it's a negative, non-sports related rant. I want to go last.
All right, I'm going first. And it goes like this. Donald Trump.
Oh, boy.
Of
I
course.
gotta tell you, the next time, Trump, you want to move past somebody, don't just grab the person. Say, excuse me. The point is you have no class whatsoever. You always have to be the front. You always have to be the center of attention. Oh, yeah, we got to gesture with our hands and stuff like that, too. You are a Nimrod. If Kennedy was alive today and if Kennedy would have taken you on, Kennedy would have whooped your tail so easily if an election was held between you two. You have no class. You don't deserve a chance. And you know what? I agree with Hillary Clinton at a college graduation ceremony that Donald Trump does, in fact, deserve to be impeached as president of the United States. And I like the fact that at the college graduation, Hillary compares Trump to Nixon. Yep, certainly it's feeling like we are living in the whole Watergate all over again. Because look at all the people that have resigned or been fired under Donald Trump as president. Who'd want to work with the guy? The guy doesn't have any class whatsoever. The guy doesn't stick to his promises. He never sends the feds over to Chicago. Yes, Josh?
I like to advocate this. Whenever you bring up class, I want you to say class and tradition because that's your deal. So say Donald Trump has no class or tradition.
He has no class or tradition. That is right.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Ich bin ein Berliner. I see that.
Hey, you know what, though, Shawnee? I just thought of something. Shawnee, I thought of something kind of cool what Donald Trump should do. Listen here, Shawnee. I want you to hear this. With this being JFK's 100th birthday, I think that Donald Trump should go, because he's at Arlington National Cemetery, he should go to JFK's grave site and maybe lay a small wreath or something there to acknowledge JFK. Why not? Why does he do that?
I'm sure
he should.
Rolling in his grave about that. He wouldn't be.
Frank, I got this. Check this out, Frank. The Wendy Namalena.
Wendy's Namalena?
No, instead of the Windy City, it's the Wendy Namalena.
Oh, glory up. That reminds me, I'm going to tease my opening rant now. It is about Chicago.
Okay.
And I will,
Sean, anything else in your opening rant?
Well, yeah. And yeah, as I said, I've already mentioned, happy birthday to one of the best presidents. I know Josh will get to the birthday shout outs, and of course he knows what I'm getting with. President Kennedy. You know, I think it's really cool that when I go on my Facebook, I got people who put up posts, put up pictures. They talk about it everywhere where I go. If I go to a place or if I go to a foreign country, people say, oh, your idol was Jack Kennedy. And I was like, he was. And then people would tell me how much he meant to him. People who were part of the baby boom generation. I was not alive when Jack Kennedy was president of the United States. However, as I grew up and got older, I started to do more research about him. And I think you could all agree with me that you always felt bad about what the entire family has gone through. From Joe Jr., who died in a plane crash in 1944, Kathleen, 1948, President Kennedy, 63, Bobby in 68, his assassination, David Kennedy from a drug overdose. The one that crushed me the most was John F. Kennedy Jr. I mean, Josh, you didn't remember it maybe all too well. Frank and I did.
I went to a Cubs game. I went to a Cubs-Twins game that Saturday, Shawnee boy.
That was when the Red Sox played the Phillies, and that was right after the All-Star break. You know, when Ted Williams threw out the memorable pitch, and then a few days later, I watched as this plane crashed off the coast of Martha's Vineyard. When I went to Massachusetts 2 years ago, I was able to realize and think, oh my gosh, I might, this is where Kennedy Jr. crashed his plane off the coast of Martha's Vineyard. That family is tremendous, the Kennedy family is, because they have done so much for public service. They've cared about the disabled. They've done the Peace Corps. They always wanted to do everything they could to impact people's lives. And I don't think we've ever come along since then. On the other note, I'm getting ready for a big series in Chi-Town. The Red Sox taking on the Chi Sox.
Are you playing? Wait a minute. You are? Are you playing? Are you?
I'm cheering them on. Frank,
no, he's preparing to troll. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, I know. He does that with me, and then I troll Browning with my troll laugh during the bash hour that he gets. Yeah, because Browning, you might as well start putting your Philadelphia Eagles stuff away. You might have LeGarrette Blount on your team, but it isn't worth a hill of beans that's not going anywhere. Anyway, it is good to be back, and like I said, Red Sox and White Sox, go Red Sox. It should be a very interesting series down there. Red Sox, hey, Red Sox, you're finally off the hook for a while. I'm starting to see. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Finally, you've won 6 straight games, and you almost had that game against the stupid Mariners. And to my friend who played Maurice in the Beauty and the Beast play, shut up with sending me your stupid Seattle Mariners stuff on my phone. You're blowing up my phone. He's sending me Mariners win. It doesn't matter. Seattle is 22-29, and I can even get the power rankings of where the Mariners are at. Pal, that's the end of my opening rants, and screw the NBA Finals.
I knew that. I don't like when people shove their routines on their throats. That's cool.
I would do such a thing.
Josh, do you want to go next?
No, I'm good.
Browning?
Go ahead, Browning.
Frank wants to go last.
Yeah, because I got to wrap it. Donnie Green sucks.
Yep.
That's it,
And it was there last night, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he was. Let me ask you, was he in a match?
And he came right. He came next.
Wait, was there interference in the match involving Donnie Green?
What'd you say, Josh?
Did you want to fight him?
No, I wish.
Dude, wait a minute. Let me ask you, how the crowd is not like old ECW from 1993 to 2001, where there were some spectators that used to literally get in brawls with in-ring talent.
There was some people trying to go over the rope, though.
Whoa, dude.
Yep.
You can't do that, man.
Nope.
Dude, I heard guys, I gotta tell you, I had a friend that did go to an ECW. Guys, I gotta tell you, I did have a friend that went to an ECW event. There was one match, as like many, that got out of the ring. Anyway, here's the thing. He had a beer, and I don't remember who it was, but one of the wrestlers in the match took the beer and poured it over and just put it in front. He said also during that match, there was one spectator that did sucker punch one of the in-ring performers.
Oh, no. I got a little breaking news here.
Although he got arrested. I should say this. This guy did get arrested.
It's a famous horse race, and they said the Triple Crown might be canceled. Oh, goodness.
Yes.
I enjoy watching those horse races. But don't worry, Josh. You know what we got on at this very moment? A chance to enjoy watching soccer.
Yeah, please.
Soccer.
Sean, I have a remote control.
What's the matter with watching players kick a ball for soccer? Yeah. Major League Soccer. Josh can't even stand soccer.
I have a remote control.
There's nothing wrong, Josh, with watching players kick a ball with soccer. Gosh.
What?
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Here we go.
Strap in your seatbelts, ladies and germs.
Where are we going?
Going on a fun ride. One thing I don't like about movie theaters is the fact that you have to sit 25 minutes for a bevy of trailers and movies that you're probably not going to see in order to watch your movie. So we say that a movie is mostly an hour and a half, 2 hours long, right? Why is it the movie theaters have to make us sit through 25 minutes of commercial breaks? Jackasses. Okay. What was the one movie in the trailers that I saw this weekend that I was interested in? The Tupac movie? That was it. I don't want to see the Kingsman. I don't want to see this other nonsense. I don't want to see Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I don't want to see Captain Underpants. Like, come on. Like, I don't know. That's something that just bothers me. But something that did bother me, though, was Baywatch. Very good movie. The Rock did a great job. And they also had...
Is there waterfall in that one?
Yes, there is. Also, David Hasselhoff and Pamela Anderson were on the movie as well. So that was pretty cool. I didn't watch all the episodes of Baywatch, obviously, but I did see a couple episodes.
Excuse me.
But it was cool. I'll say this, though. Pamela Anderson still has a good waterfall. Maybe not that much in the face department, but hey, waterfall is waterfall.
Hey, she was in Home Improvement, Pamela Anderson was. I grew up in Home Improvement. Yeah.
You know who I liked a lot back in the day? Christina Applegate.
Oh, Kelly Bundy?
Yes.
Hey, you know what I did like? I gotta tell you, one of my favorite episodes of Married with Children, and I know it was in the fall of 1989. It involved Kelly when she played the weather girl. Mm-hmm. There are Stroms, or she couldn't read exactly what was on the teleprompter.
Hey Frank, did you hear that there's a Saved by the Bell restaurant here in Chicago?
No, I didn't. Seriously,
that's crazy. All right, going back to my opening rants. Skip Bayless, for you to say that this series with the Cavs and Warriors is going to be more entertaining than the Jazz and Bulls, scratch my ass. That'll never happen. Not under God's hot sun. At least there is competition, and one thing that's not in the NBA, defense. Oh, the Cavs and Warriors are going to be more entertaining than the Bulls and freaking Jazz in the finals. Stop. Delete.
I'm not like watching it. They can play it all they want.
This is the last part of my opening rant, and this is actual breaking news. Tiger Woods just got arrested for a DUI in Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, yeah, he did. I did hear about that.
All right. For me to you, Tiger Woods, you could go the fuck home and stay the fuck home. That's the end of my opening rant.
Was he driving? Let me ask you. Sean, shut up for a moment.
What a jackass. He had the whole world in front of him. He was the best golfer in the world. I didn't watch golf for like I didn't care, but this guy was making money out of his ass. And then he decides to cheat on his wife. And then what's been going on for him for the last 5 to 7 years? Oh, my back hurts. Oh, I got a hernia. Oh, I got this. I got that.
Hey, let me ask you this, Point Hump. Was he driving a Buick?
I have no idea. All they're saying is that you got charged with DUI.
And
so, yeah, Tiger Woods, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, really?
Like, seriously.
That's inexcusable. Anybody getting drunk, getting dragging. Yeah, dude.
Frank, what's your opening rant for today?
Oh, Sean, you have something to say? Go ahead.
I was going to say it's golf, though, Josh. Let's remember that how big golf is. Don't forget the U.S. Open is coming up in a couple weeks. Make sure you tune in and watch the U.S. Open. What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with watching golf players swing a golf club and hit the golf ball and have a chance to get a hole in one.
I can play Wii golf here at home.
Golf? Come on. Golf is a good sport.
Sonny, I can play Wii golf, not in addition to the Chloe Hump's point about not liking going to movie theaters. I don't go to movie theaters. I just watch every movie for free that's in the theaters right now on this website. I just type it in, and there's no previews, and it's free.
Oh, give me a break. Why don't you get out and try to play some golf once in a while? I shot a double eagle one time when I played.
Fine, you want to play golf with me? I'll play. Sean, you want to play golf together?
If you want me to bring my golf clubs anytime I get out to the Blue Bumblebee Indiana place, I will.
You know, I'll go to a golf course if there's some good like country, not country style like kicks or whatever, but like the, you know how they call it the golf area, like the country yard or whatever, right? Frank, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, the country club or whatever. If you can find me some country club waterfall out there, then I'll go to the golf course.
Hey, Chloe Hump, are you ready? Because I want to get to my opening rant. And Chloe Hump, you're going to want to hear this.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I got to tell you, there's some people that piss me off, and it's Chicagoans that are leaving the city. Gluey Hump, I don't know if you heard it. Gluey, I'm going to speak to you because, listen, this is the area we grew up with. And it's not just the city, it's the suburbs as well. There are people that are leaving Chicago and the suburbs. As a matter of fact, there was a report last week that had Chicago as the only city that lost people in terms of population. Mm-hmm. And not only that, it's pretty significant too. Chicago's population has dipped considerably. And like I said, it's not just the city, it's the suburbs as well. And as a result, Chicago is on the verge of becoming the 4th largest city to Houston, Texas. Will somebody gag me, please? Why? Listen, I understand that there's problems right now in Chicago, as well as for those that live on the Illinois side, which is the majority of the suburbs, of course. Listen, I have a love affair for the city of Chicago. Now, maybe I don't live it, but I live in the area. I love this area. I treasure it. For me, it's a blessing to have been born here. I can never see myself living anywhere else. This is where I was born, this is where I lived, and this is where I want to die. So for all you people that are leaving Chicago, and I don't know if you were born in Chicago or the surrounding area or not, but I understand there's problems right now. But if you really love this city and this area around it, why in God's name would you leave? Gluey Hump, that just pisses me off. Chicago might be the 4th largest city in the country. That pisses me off.
Yeah, man. It's like and the media will add light to this situation because I was watching ABC 7 last week, and there was a shooting. Color me shocked in the Garfield Park area.
Oh, it's bad, dude. It's bad. There was a shooting on I-57 overnight, dude.
Yeah. And then they show a clip of one of the neighbors in the area.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, it's this stuff that makes me want to move out of the city. And every time I see like a shooting segment on the news, you always hear people saying, oh, the city's not safe for the kids anymore. The kids can't go outside without having insecurities about whether or not they're going to be able to go back in the house without getting shot.
And that is true, unfortunately. Sadly, it is true.
And it's pissing me off because
me too.
This is something that this continues to get worse and worse as years go by. Just when you think you got all the mobs and gangsters out of Chicago, now you have more and more gangs. Now you have social media. Hell, I found out that a friend of mine, his cousin got shot and killed just because the guy got in an argument with another dude on Facebook Messenger.
Oh,
you know, and I have to say this. I'll take part in this too a little bit, too, gentlemen. Sorry about Frank and John.
Don't apologize, dude. Don't apologize.
I have to because I feel bad about what you guys are having to go through in the Windy City. I mean, my dad's been there before. He went there and had to do some courses for trust school for him to be a banker, you know. But the way I look at it right now is it's so sad. And, you know, it's kind of reminded me about, I'm a 60s historian. I know a lot about the decade of the 60s. August of 1964, I can even kind of relate to it a little bit. In Philadelphia, there was a huge melee that happened between African Americans and the police officers, Frank, and I think you kind of know what I'm getting at since we've talked a lot about the 60s on Skype before. You know, in a way, I mean, this is so kind of, this is kind of like, it's kind of like what Philadelphia went through 53 years ago. I almost said, I did say 43, but it was actually 53 years ago, and they got into a huge melee. And blacks were wanting to beat up the police officers, and the officers were trying to keep the peace. That didn't stop. But yeah, you know, it just shows now how sad and how violent of a country we really are. I mean, I feel horrible about it. I wish. I mean, and again, it's like, don't forget, this is because of how divided we are as a country.
Yeah, but here's the problem. I just don't like this. I don't like this. I just don't like that the city
that the Gluey Hump and I have lived either around or in has really gone to a shithole in terms of what has happened. All right? It's not the guns that kill. It's the people that kill. Okay, there were what, like 20? There were 20. I was watching WGN last night there, Gluey Hump, and there were 24 shootings in the city. Now, what really bothers me the most is that where is the proactive approach here? There's got to be a better proactive approach here. Well, it just pisses me off, Gluey Hump. And I know I'm addressing the Gluey Hump here, but here's the thing. The Gluey Hump and I know Chicago. We love Chicago. We breathe Chicago. Chicago's in our blood and in our DNA. It just makes me angry with what's going on, and now people want to leave.
Yeah, like let me get into this because where I live in the Humble Park West Town area was very, very dangerous part of the city. And the part of me that gets upset is that with the news and stuff, they only focus on what's going on the South Side. When I've seen people get shot in person on ways home from school when I was an elementary school kid. Right. I've seen stabbings before. I've seen plenty of fights in my life, and like for me, like at the end of the day, man, like these politicians and whoever making the decisions for the city or the state or whatever, it's like it's always a big bag of bullshit. It's like you have empty promises here. Oh, we're gonna snag one of the main police guys from New York to be our new head of our department for our police or whatever. And then we have the freaking Laquan McDonald situation.
Let me jump in there.
Hold up, let me finish this. Because this is personal to me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Both of my uncles are police officers in the city of Chicago from my dad's side, both of them. And I worry about them every single day. I do.
I don't blame you.
I do. And it's just really unfortunate that this city has done nothing to fix anything about it. You can talk about it and try to raise your stock when you're doing all these elections and debates and political races or whatever. But at the same time, more and more these kids, more innocent kids are getting shot. You got people stealing from each other. You got all this other shit. And this city's been around here for over 100 years. And
1837.
And you still haven't found a way to fucking stop the gun violence and gangs. This city's been around for over a decade and 1,000 years or whatever, but like you still haven't found a way to stop the freaking gangs and stuff. It's freaking bullshit. And I'm tired of the excuses. And then our city's reputation is all plastered in the national media. Oh, right. Chicago's Chirac. Chicago's this. Chicago's that. Yeah, we get our jokes about how our sports teams are and this and that, and yada, yada, yada. But there's more to that.
This is real life.
Like, I lived my life, and I'll tell you this, man. When I went to Orlando last month, I was so happy to leave the city because I'm surrounded by negativity 24/7. You know, when I went on rants about how the mentality of most of the sports fans are in the city, it's not only because I was ripping them for their sports meetings, it's just the mentality of people in the city, man. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the whole world is going to end mentality of the city. I'm tired of the city always feeling like they always got to bitch about something. I'm tired of the city always acting like their shit don't stink. Like, I'm sick of it. We do nothing to raise our city's reputation for the better. We do nothing to bring each other together. This city's so segregated, it's freaking bullshit.
Always has been. Gluey Hump, this is something that isn't new. And by the way, as far as McCarthy, and you're referring to McCarthy, who used to be the Chicago police superintendent, that should have never come to fruition because, first of all, I believe that the Chicago police superintendent, and my dad was very close to one, and that was Terry Hiller. Because my dad was in police. He was in high ranking with the CN Railroad, which operated out of the suburbs, although he did have an office for many years downtown in the Loop when I was growing up. My mom used to be a Chicago police officer. I'll say this, Blue Hump. My dad is tough. My mom is tougher. And trust me, I learned it the hard way. It wasn't where, you can go, if dad's tough on you, you can go to mommy and go wham. That wasn't the case in my family. So I believe, first of all, that if you're going to be Chicago Police Superintendent, it should come from within the CPD ranks. Now, look, as far as the sports teams are concerned, we joke about them. We mentioned what needs to be done and all, but this is real life. I mean, who cares about the Chicago sports teams? I mean, they provide entertainment. This is real life. The sports teams mean nothing here except entertainment value. But this has got to end. This has got to end at some point. People have got to be tough. People have got to be hard-nosed, and enough's enough with these shootings. Let's make Chicago a great place to live. The downtown is great, but outside, not so great, particularly the south and west sides.
Well, and the way I look at it, too, is that we have become so accustomed to just one senseless and sad, evil shooting after another, and there's look, this has been a debate that's been going on for a long time about the whole issue with Congress, about what Congress should do about, should we have a background check? Should we do, I don't even like guns. I don't. But this has been an issue that's been going on for a long time. Like last year when the Orlando shooting happened, I remember watching on C-SPAN. I watched the entire thing about how Congress was getting together and they were trying to work hard on a resolution on what we could do to solve all these horrible shootings, which are so senseless and so sad. I mean, it is. And we all have our hearts broken to see that even innocent little children,
of course,
their whole lives out of them, boom, get their lives taken.
Yep.
Like, I just wept and was crushed with what happened with Newtown, Connecticut.
How could you not?
20 innocent little children, like President Obama said, that had their whole lives ahead of them, birthday parties, sporting events, things that they like to do, and then boom, a madman comes in there and just opens fire, and then that was horrible.
Yeah, but here's the Shawnee, though. Here's the thing. This is a country. This is a violent country. But yes, to say Chicago has its issues, but this is a violent country. I mean, look at how many wars the United States of America has been since its existence. Obviously, yes, there was the Revolutionary War. That was needed for our freedom. We had we had the War of 1812. We had the Civil War. We had World Wars I and II. We had Korea. We had Vietnam. We've had the Gulf War. We've had this war on terror. This nation, you got to admit, anybody here loves to be, it's just a high violent and high kill society in terms of this country, the United States of America. And here we are honoring Memorial Day, that we are honoring people that lost their lives because of international violence and war.
Well, and then the other, situation is, it's like 9/11 too. I got to bring that in. I mean, we also honor the people that lost their lives in 9/11, which was so sad on this day. It's almost as though 9/11 changed my life, changed everybody's life, because it almost just seems as though that everything just changed after that. We were no longer the happy times of the 90s, and I hope one day we'll get those days back, but who knows when? Who knows when we will get those times back that brought so much joy. I mean, everybody, we were talking about it before we went on the air, about hopefully Tom Hanks will be doing the documentary, the 90s, because that was the best time. I was happy a lot. Things were great. It was just a wonderful time. And then as we got into 9/11/01, boom, everything changed. And then we the wars, the shootings, and people being so two-faced these days. I mean, it's unacceptable. And I got to get away and back away from negativity.
I'm done. You guys get the point. Let's talk about sports here at wrestling. Let's talk about more pleasant things.
It's time for the Sean Mann Sports Update for the Sports Drive. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, on this Monday, Memorial Day, at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And welcome back, Browning, by the way. It'll be the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles at Oriole Park at Camden Yards.
What?
Okay. Thank you for telling me. Appreciate it.
The Yankees are playing a little bit better, but their offense has started to slow down just a little bit. They have. I just said it won't keep up. Even though they were 21-9, they have not played very good ball in the last 17 games.
What?
Tonight, actually this afternoon at Guaranteed Rate Field, Josh hates that name. It'll be the Boston Red Sox taking on the Chicago White Sox. David Price is making his return in his debut to start the 2017 season against Holmberg of the Chicago White Sox. Both pitchers have not. This is their first start for this year. In another game down in Minneapolis, Minnesota, it'll be the team that's got, I can't believe I'm saying this, the best record in baseball. That's the Houston Astros. Houston Astros at the Minnesota Twins. And Frank, I have to ask you your thoughts on the Astros. 35-16.
What are you asking me? We've got other people here. They're good.
Yep.
Even though I don't want to jump the gun a little bit, but do you gentlemen honestly think the Astros could win the whole thing this year?
No shot.
No.
Well,
I don't know.
You never know, but I'd have to say at this point probably not.
Houston's been playing.
No shot.
I don't know. Houston is a team to really watch out for. They very well could go all the way and win it. A team that is starting to get hot, and that is from the City of Angels. That's the Los Angeles Dodgers. The LA Dodgers at
Speak like a normal person. Don't speak with an accent, dude. Speak
The
like
LA
you're normal.
the LA Dodgers at the St. Louis Cardinals.
Should be a good series.
Should be, but of course, you know, the Dodgers have never had any of that success against the Cardinals from the postseason.
What?
Oh, Josh, here we go. Interleague play just for you, Josh, from Coors Field in Denver, Colorado. Yeah, Seattle Mariners at the Colorado Rockies.
Hey, Cena, your time is up. You can't see me. You're phony talking.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have breaking news for the Sports Drive.
Yeah.
I got myself a new Buttons app, so that means we got sound effects back.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, do we have the trombone too?
No, but we do have this for now. Hold up. Just 1 second. Here you go.
Okay. All right. We can save that bodily function for later.
Yeah, that's going to be me when I have to hear about Patriots games. Go ahead.
From ESPN, it will be the Washington Nationals at the San Francisco Giants at AT&T Park this afternoon.
From ESPN, what? For ESPN, it's being played at ESPN.
Yeah, ESPN has shown it there, Frank. You gonna watch the Nationals and Giants there, Frank? It's on ESPN.
No, not on ESPN. No, wait. Is it game on local TV? Because I'll watch it. I'll watch it over ESPN. I don't like ESPN, dude.
The Arizona Diamondbacks against Wes's favorite team, the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Next.
What?
What's the matter? I mean, yeah. And don't forget, Josh and Frank. Wes has the belief the Pirates are going to pull out the miracle and win the World Series this year. We are family.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I have a question. So Wes doesn't need Viagra to get so Pittsburgh sports teams help him get an erection. He doesn't need Viagra.
That's cold. Oh, jeez. The Oakland Athletics, they're taking on the Cleveland Indians at Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Cool. At Citi Field in New York, it will.
He's coming straight from the underground. A young nigga got it back.
That is a suck. I just like 90s rap. I don't like that.
I just sat there and I was like, okay.
Oh, right. I got a special one. This one's for the interleague games this week.
Oh.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Let's do that again.
Surprise, motherfucker.
From Citi Field, from New York, it'll be the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the New York Mets. Yeah, the Mets are not. Boy, the Mets haven't really been the same. They're not playing good ball. Frank, your favorite team, the Chicago Cubs, taking on the San Diego Padres at Petco Park today. I bet you'll be checking in on that one a little bit today.
I'll check that on it. I'm going to get some. I'll try to watch whatever I can of it.
So it's like
pick up some wins. They need it.
ESPN, of course, has got their triple header, the third game that they've got after the game between the Nationals and the Giants. This will feature the Detroit Tigers taking on the Kansas City Royals at Kauffman Stadium.
That matchup's gonna suck, dude. Both teams are bad. People can check their TV guides and find out if the game's on. You don't have to remind them.
Speaking of which, Joe Madden has come out and said, World Series hangover, get ready for this one. Here's what Joe Madden said. Josh, listen to this. Please, go ahead and freak out. If you want to freak out, freak out. Joe Madden telling people to be calm, even though the Cubs are 25-24. Come on, still a long season.
Yeah, listen, even if they were 5 games under 500, I'd still be calm, dude. I'm not gonna let sports dictate my life. I want to see the Cubs win.
Josh, how do you feel about it with the Cubs being 25-24 and all those Cubs fans? Yeah.
Okay, let me have the next sound give you my feelings.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
No, dude, there's now even more reason for children not to listen to this show.
I know, right?
Exactly.
You have the what app?
This one's probably easy.
You have the what?
Smoke weed every day.
There you go.
All right, and then also from the Rogers Center, interleague play, the Cincinnati Reds at the Toronto Blue Jays up in Toronto, Ontario.
When did Aaron Rodgers have a place named after him?
Do they have the delete one?
The next game we get to a team that is definitely out of the pennant race. Actually, 2 of them. This is definitely a game you wouldn't want to watch.
Go ahead.
From Marlins Park in Miami, Florida, it'll be the Philadelphia Phillies at the Miami Marlins. I don't know. It seems to me.
What the sound effect says.
It seems to me that the Phillies haven't been the same since their last title that they won 9 years ago in 2008. Of course, that was a good Phillies.
Guys, we got some bad baseball in prime time. All I can say is we have the Stanley Cup Finals and Raw. Thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
Also, I want to say this too on behalf of all of us to the Phillies. Our thoughts and prayers also go out to another Philly player that lost his life, Jim Bunning. Don't forget about him. He was the guy who pitched the perfect game in 1964 for the Phillies. He passed away at the age of 85. Thoughts and prayers to Jim.
Nice.
Yeah.
Of course, that's
the other game that we got from Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. It'll be the. Josh, let's look at the globes. We got Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. The Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Texas. All right.
Why am I thinking of the word damn right now?
The Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Texas Rangers at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. And lastly today, Josh, here you go. Another interleague matchup. Get ready for this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Since Rob Manfred likes to make the interleague play, even going back to Bud Selig popular, get ready for this. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Yeah, Josh, how about that? You can watch the Braves and the Angels.
And I'm gonna spell it out for you.
It's DP.
That caps off baseball on this special Memorial Day. Tonight on NBC, it's Game 1 of the National Hockey League Stanley Cup Finals. It will be the Nashville Predators representing the Western Conference, taking on the Penguins, who are representing the Eastern Conference. All right, very quickly, let's get it over with. Who's the pick? I'm taking the Predators to win this series in 7 games. I want them to beat Wes's Penguins so bad.
Well, first of all, Wes does not have any, doesn't own the Penguins, so they're not his.
No.
I'm gonna go with you. I'm taking Predators in 7. Listen, Nashville's been on a roll, dude. And it's gonna be
Browning
one series.
Browning and Josh. Hey, Josh and Browning. It's the Battle of Yellow. Look at all the yellow uniforms that they got here.
Dude, that's cool.
Who needs to go to the bathroom?
Yeah, exactly, dude. I smell what you're cooking.
All right, I'm taking Predators in 7. Frank taking Predators in 7. Josh and Browning, the floor is yours.
All right. I'm going to go with the Predators in 5.
Browning?
We got Nashville in 6.
Okay, so we're all in agreement on the Predators. That'll be good.
Hey,
Please,
guys,
Nashville. Otherwise,
guys, let me ask you: should we also take should we also make a wager on how many times Kerry Wood's going to be on camera? Oh, not Kerry Wood. Kerry Underwood.
Yeah, I got Nashville.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, and I'm glad we are, because we know one thing: if we don't, guess what's going to end up happening? A man from Ohio who's a diehard Pittsburgh fan is sticking in our face.
What?
It'll stick Pittsburgh down our face.
What?
All right, and then of course the NBA Finals, they will start on Thursday. Even though I am boycotting the entire NBA Finals, heck with it. I will take the Golden State Warriors to win this series. You know what? I'm going to take the Warriors to win this series in 7 games.
Why are we previewing this now?
Hey, hold up.
What?
Stop the sound effect. No, I'm kidding. All right, so yeah, NBA Finals start on Thursday.
Can we talk about it then?
Well, Thursday I won't be here, but I'm out all day on some business.
Okay, enjoy, dude.
What?
That was pretty weak.
Josh and Frank and Browning, who are you picking in the NBA Finals, even though you're not watching like me? I'm picking the Warriors in 7.
Fine, I'm gonna go Shawnee boy. Warriors in 7, but I don't give a Beavers. You know what?
Josh,
Warriors in 4, and also you get this as well.
all right, Browning, you are up. We already probably know who you're going
Lover
with.
boy,
Browning.
Western.
Browning, who are you taking?
Cavs in 6.
Oh, jeez. Figures.
Sorry.
No, Lacey's being truthful here too. I mean, if you were
Yeah,
really,
he is being.
Yeah,
he
dude,
is
yeah,
being
dude,
realistic
if you
and
were-
honest.
dude, if you
I will
were-
admit that.
dude,
Yeah.
if you were the ultimate member of the Vince McMahon Kiss My You Know What Club, he would have taken the Cavs in 4.
And also to conclude this update, if for all you soccer fans, Major League Soccer is going on right now as we speak. Get ready for a nice long summer of
Play a
Major League
sound
Soccer,
effect. Play a
Josh.
sound effect,
Go ahead.
dude. Yeah, please. No one cares.
That's the end of the update. Now back to Josh on this day sports history and also birthday shout outs.
Yeah, hurry up, dude. We got the idea. We got the greatest idea in sports in 4 minutes, dude.
Yep.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay, we have the greatest idea. Hurry up, dude.
This on this day segment is brought to you by xvideos.com. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, how come he asked about false advertising and I get quoted?
Right, we got.
I said I was kidding.
Okay.
Dude, he's so scared. We got an idea to get to. When it makes me laugh.
All right.
What?
Here we go. On this day, 1911, the first running of the Indianapolis 500 took place. Guess who the winner was? Ray Heron. There you go.
He's dead now.
Yep. Yeah, probably. On this day, 1916, the New York Giants won their 17th consecutive road game. Cool beans. On this day, 1922, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that the organized baseball was a sport not subject to antitrust laws. On this day, 1962, Buck O'Neil became the first black coach in Major League Baseball when he accepted the Cubs for the Chicago Cubs. No.
Well, doesn't matter
Who
what
is that, Buck?
Yeah, Buck O'Neil was the first African American coach for the Cubs.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew that.
All right. I would say 1965, Dick Allen of the Phillies hit a 529 feet home run out of Connie Mack Stadium.
Wow.
Damn.
He went the Sox in the 70s. I don't have Volkanovski.
Yeah, I would say 1977, AJ Foyt won the Indianapolis 500 for the 4th time. I would say 1984, the Boston Red Sox retired Ted Williams And number 4, Joe Cronin.
Yeah.
Wait, what year was this? 84?
Yeah.
It took them that long to retire 10 months. It took them that long to retire. It took them that long to retire Ted Williams' number.
Yes.
Jeez.
Yes.
That's pathetic.
Come on, you can't talk about the splendid Splinter like that. He's one of the greatest hitters who ever
you don't
lived.
get it. Shoney, you don't get it. It took the Red Sox that long to retire Ted Williams' number. Come on.
All right. On to say 1990, Ricky Henderson stole his 893rd base. He broke the Tom Cobb's record.
I remember.
Yep. On to say 1992, Tim Raines of the White Sox sold his 700th career base. By the way, I'm happy that Tim Raines is finally going into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Oh my, yes, oh my, he deserves it. He'll be as an Expo though.
No, he'll be a Sox.
Expo.
All right, here we go. I would say 2001, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that the disabled golfer Casey Martin could use a cart ride in tournaments.
Nice.
Anybody have memories of Casey Martin or no?
No,
wait a minute. We got some business.
about that.
We got some business to
Do it, dude.
This is the Herd. Whoever may be and how may be listening. I'm a jackass streaming live on Worldwide Television on FS1, even if it is Memorial Day. You can hear me on Sirius XM and iHeartRadio.
Oh, a lot of Memorial Days will be
by Great Waterfall and Kristen Leahy. Back to you.
Well, a lot of Memorial Days are being ruined now.
I know, right? All right, here we go. He's actually doing this show today. I'm surprised. I thought he was going to take the day off. But anyways, let's get to the birthday shout-out, shall we? Since we're at the top of the hour here.
Yep.
I'm the Sports Tribe, episode 184. Hope you guys enjoyed the show so far. Just do me a favor. If you like what we're doing, like the video here and subscribe to the channel to get all previous editions of the Sports Tribe. That's all we'll ever ask for you guys.
Yeah, dude, we're better than PBS. Yeah, dude, we're better than PBS. Why support PBS, dude? You're just going to waste your money.
Yeah, exactly. Happy 100th birthday to John F. Kennedy. There you go.
You bet.
All right. Happy 33rd birthday to not former, but future Chicago Bull Carmelo Anthony.
Future Chicago Bull. You honestly think, Josh, that Melo is going to go?
I hope not. I hope not.
I think it's going to happen.
I hope to God.
Yeah, I think Carmelo will go become the small forward for the Bulls. He'd be a small forward to allow Jimmy to be a shooting guard, and then you can have Dwayne Wade come off the bench.
For all that's holy in the world, please do not happen.
Oh, here we go. Happy 31st. Hold on, son. Happy 31st birthday to Hornswoggle.
Oh, yeah, I know it's. Dude, it's his 31st birthday?
Yep.
Nah.
Yeah, we know Vince McMahon's his son.
Don't we all? Happy 42nd birthday to Daniel Tosh, the comedian from Tosh.0. Also, happy 50th birthday to Noel Gallagher. He's one of my favorite guitar players. He's from the band Oasis.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I heard of Oasis back in the 90s.
Happy 61st birthday to LaToya Jackson, one of the young daughters from the Jackson family, Michael's sister. Happy 33rd birthday to another good waterfall, Nia Jax.
Yes.
Yeah, from Raw. There you go.
Yep.
She's not like most girls. the theme song is kind of goofy out, man. Yeah. Happy birthday to the late Bob Hope. He was a comedian. And he also was entertaining the military. He did 57 USO tours as a comedian for the military.
That's right.
There you go. A little military stuff for you guys today.
He was on NBC a lot.
Happy 67th birthday to another Jackson daughter, Rebby Jackson. You don't hear much about her. She wasn't one of the popular ones, but yeah, she's one of the oldest members of the Jackson family.
Man.
All right, here we go. Let's see if I can find more waterfall here. Not working out so far. All right, here we go. Happy 24th birthday to Maika Monroe. I'll write this up in the chat box. Give me a second.
Okay. What's she famous for?
I'm going to look that up right now.
By the way, check out this story. This is amazing. A great white shark leaped into an elderly man's boat, and the guy walked. Holy shit! I'm looking at this picture of the shark.
Bro, you just mentioned an ECW chant.
About a great white shark, Frank?
Probably go look that up.
All right.
Okay, yeah, dude. Let me look her up, dude.
Man, it's too bad I can copy.
Let me ask you, any relation to since it's JFK's 100th birthday, any relation to Marilyn? Hey, Johnny,
Frank.
you know what? Johnny, remember JFK's 45th? How Marilyn's saying "Happy Birthday"?
Look,
this is good news for me. Hey, this is good news for me because Maika Monroe is a year older than me. I got a shot. I got a shot. But she's a movie actress. She was in Independence Day 2 that came out last week.
The same age.
Oh,
hey,
yeah,
you know what?
Day 2, Resurgence.
Dude, I can see us together.
Not you, but
yeah, dude.
Here we go. Happy 60th birthday to Andrew Clements. He is a children's author. He's known for Pets to the Rescue series, Jake Drake, and Lunch Money, Lost and Found, and We the Children. Andrew Clements is one of the popular authors out there for like elementary school kids and stuff, and yada yada yada. All right, second one here, second to last. Happy 64th birthday to Danny Elfman. He's a composer. He also is known for making collaborations with Tim Burton movies. So
nice.
He's a composer for like, let's see, what's that weird spooky movie that Johnny Depp does all the time?
I don't know.
Probably you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't.
Oh, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That Willy Wonka was a spooky movie, dude.
I'll look it up later. But yeah, happy birthday to
I know what you're talking about, though.
And then lastly, we're going to finish it off in style, since it is Memorial Day, to a war hero, Patrick Henry. Yes, sir. Patrick Henry, a war hero, passed away in 1799. Yeah, Patrick Henry. I don't know if they ever did a documentary or a biopic of him, but I'm pretty sure that'll come out in a couple of years.
Or go on YouTube. I'm sure you can find it.
Yeah.
Sure, find one.
All right, that's the wrap for birthday shouts for now. Also, happy birthday to anybody that we forgot to mention.
Of course, dude.
There you go. I was just showing you this too to keep it going. How about this? A guy in Australia. This is amazing. 73-year-old. This guy was an elderly man. He was out fishing, and it just so happened that a great white shark jumped into his boat. Holy! Take a look at this picture. How big the shark is. Holy moly! Goodness. Let's see. The shark was 8.8 feet in length, and with the boat 1.4 meters. Look how big that shark was. Holy crap!
All right.
I would freak out too.
Well, okay, there it is. Yeah, I didn't see it. Okay, there it is. Hold on. Yeah.
Boy, how would you feel about that? You go fishing and then boom, here comes a shark, and it's too bad. They did say something
I'll show you my response, dude. Here's my response to that. Here, I'll just send you my response. Here's my response.
That is huge.
Yeah, here's my response
exactly. To that. There's a good response. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we got Frank here with the shocks. We got Browning here. I was waiting for it, and Josh is here. Ladies and gentlemen, on the special Memorial Day, what the hell is so funny in the first place? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, because remember, we have to keep it clean because children are listening, and there is
that's on them.
Parental advisor.
Yep.
Parental advisement is advised. It is the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour.
What?
Children, I apologize. All right, here we go.
It is time for the Skippy Bayless Bash. Skip Bayless talks crap all day long.
Yep,
and now it is our turn.
Gosh. Well, that was better. At least you guys didn't interrupt the theme song. One more time until we have to meet for Potluck Friday, since I will be gone on Thursday.
What?
Browning and Josh.
It is time
Why me? Why me? Good grief. Ugh.
I'm innocent. Why you
But now,
The real stars fight back, and I wonder how many Mize we got today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the another hour here at the Sports Drive. This is a fun hour.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Carlton Fisk number Colts today. Frank, would you like to inform Waterboy how many Colts we have today?
72. Or 27.
72.
Oh.
We have
7 guys. I'm the only one. Guys, I inform you out of all of you, I'm the only one that saw. Guys, hold on, Shawnee, shut up for a moment. I'm the only one that saw Carlton Fisk play out of all three of you.
And I reply with this. Damn. Wait till this pisses Josh off.
Let's not forget Fisk's number is also retired at the guarantee rate field. Right by
it is.
Right above the announce section.
So we got a statue.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. One World Series appearance with, get ready, ding, 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 Red Sox.
Hey, you know what?
That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you don't win.
One appearance is better than 0, and he never took the Chicago White Sox to any World Series appearances.
You let me talk. I'd rather have the World Series. I'd rather have no World Series. No, actually, I would rather not make the World Series than lose it.
Oh.
I'm with you there. I'm with you there.
Yep.
Everybody needs to remember that Carlton Fisk will always be remembered for waving the ball fair in a very memorable 1975 World Series, and they should have won the series.
Very memorable. Well, should have, but they didn't. So what are you going to do about it?
What?
And don't remember what happened with the Fear the Beards on October 30th when he threw out the ceremonial first pitch to Louis Tiant? That was epic.
It was.
So 72 Mize. Oh, here we go.
Say what?
All right, here we go.
Browning. Gosh.
Make sure you can scream in your pillow. All right, here we go. Skip us into mine.
Yeah, why do I even try?
Yeah.
My Boston Red Sox will trade away Chris Sale for Aaron Judge.
Oh.
I don't see it happening. Sean, what are you doing? Shawnee, what are you doing? Are you making doo-doo in your pants?
Oh.
Sounds like it.
Goodness. I would not want to get rid of Chris Sale. I mean, if Aaron Judge wanted to come to the Red Sox, okay, I'll make it perfect. Skip Bayless, I'll say this. Red Sox can keep Chris Sale, and we'll trade a few minor league prospects for Aaron Judge, and he can come play for the Red Sox, and I'll be fine with that. That sounds like a very good deal, Skip. I agree with that.
All right. Next one. Here we go. Skip us to the mic.
Why?
Yeah, why is right.
My Boston Bruins will trade Zendayo Chara to the Chicago Blackhawks for Brent Seabrook.
Oh.
Don't see it happening. Won't happen, dude. It makes you feel like, but it won't happen.
All right, how can you say such a thing? And I'm going to mention this too. Keep Zdeno Chara, and Patrick Kane can come to the Boston Bruins, and I'll be fine with that. Kane would love putting on that black and yellow.
What?
Oh, you never know.
He might look good in the colors black and yellow, but he ain't coming to Boston.
What?
Well, you never know. Look what happened with Chris Sale. Chris Sale switched his pair of socks from white to red.
Yeah, but we're talking about Patrick.
Was it because he wanted to be a Red Sox, or the fact that the Sox traded him?
Well, they made a nice deal for him, and it made me very, very happy and thrilled. And he knows that he's not going to tear up any uniforms or tear up Fenway Park like Frank has described already.
What?
All right, next quote.
All right, skip us to the mic.
Yeah.
My Boston Celtics will trade Isaiah Thomas for Nikola Mirotic.
Ain't gonna happen, dude. Ain't gonna happen.
Hey, I'm just the messenger. I would love that to happen.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, come on.
What is this thing?
Yeah, Nico from 3. I know the Celtics love to. I know the Celtics love to live and die by the 3. So bring in Nico.
I don't want Isaiah Thomas traded. Isaiah Thomas is the future, Skip Bayless. He's a great basketball player.
Nico's the future.
Come
too.
on.
Nico's
Come on, right here.
That's awesome.
Dang it. How can you say such a thing? Look at this.
Go with
Browning.
All right, here you go. Next one. Well, Brian's probably laughing in the background. All right, excuse me. My New England Patriots will bench Danny Amendola.
Oh.
He's not going to be benched. I mean, let's not forget about it. He made a memorable 2-point conversion that got across the white line.
What?
Don't forget. God,
Shorty, do you know how much of these quotes are not even true? None.
Hey, this is what do you mean they're not true? Well, why did I stay up to 3 o'clock in the morning writing this shit down, Frank? If it's
No,
not
they're
true.
not going to happen. No, they're not going to happen. That's what I mean. They're not going to happen. Skip Bayless can say all he wants, but they're not going to happen.
I hate to say it, Skip Bayless, but Danny Amendola is not going to be benched. Let's not forget that Danny Amendola made a 2-point conversion that tied the game up at 28. Wow. And Josh and Browning and Frank remember what it was like when the Patriots tied it up when Amendola caught the 2-point conversion. Yeah. Right, Josh, Browning, and Frank? Uh-huh. Yeah.
I'll give the Patriots their due. They won. They won.
And blitz for 6. And Browning, hey, Browning, just for you. No days off, Browning. No days off, Browning. No days off.
I remember, folks,
he put himself on mute.
By the way, folks, you gotta make sure you're wise with your mutes today.
Yep.
I don't care. It's a holiday.
Brownie,
you can't use mutes on holiday shows.
That is so stupid and ridiculous.
Yeah, Sean,
everybody should be able to
use it on holiday. Hey, Sean, you used the mute today. You're not using it for the rest of the week.
By the way, I'm gonna make a proposition here. Can we have unlimited mutes for our birthdays or the day after our birthday?
Only birthday shows, not holiday shows.
Yeah, but the person. But here's the thing, Sean. Hold on for a moment, Sean. The person that has the mutes on their birthday. That's all. Nobody else can mute anybody else.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. These are the most. These rules are so stupid when it comes to mutes. Unbelievable. Wow. I cannot believe you're listening to this.
There you go, man. I'm such a bitch.
You mean to tell me if I put myself on mute, I can't use mutes for the rest of the week?
Yep.
Plus, it's your birthday.
That's ridiculous. You've seen people mute themselves when Skip Bayless irks us off, and then people go for a walk.
No, but
even Frank is even said when he mutes.
No mutes. No mutes.
No, actually, no. You can mute, but then you'll use your mute.
I can't. Oh, great! I can't even mute myself. Good grief!
You can. You can mute yourself, but not other people.
Not other people. And I can mute myself. That's right.
This will make him use the mute. Here we go.
Oh.
Here we go. Skippy Bayless said that Tristan Thompson is a better power forward than. No, that's not true because Tristan Thompson's a center, jackass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Let's scrap that one. Let's get a different one.
False start.
All right.
Flag on the play.
Here we go.
False start, dude.
Skippy Bayless said that Kyrie Irving is a better point guard than, wait for it.
Why do we have to wait for it?
Wait for it. Danny Ainge.
Oh.
I disagree. Jeez, what a moron, dude.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, I cannot believe you're saying that. Danny Ainge had class, and he was part of 2 great
classic tradition.
class and tradition. And I can tell you that it's not very cool, Skip Bayless, that you talk about Danny Ainge like that. Danny Ainge was a part of the 84 and 86 Celtic teams. You just like the Cavaliers because you kiss their behind all the time. And you're just happy because the stupid Cavaliers are in the NBA Finals and they're going to get annihilated by the Warriors. No, I'm not watching.
Don't we also age the general manager of the Celtics?
Yeah, and he's got a bright future ahead. Number one.
He's put together a great team. Well, forget that. Look at the team he's put together. He's put together a pretty good team as general manager.
Yep, number one overall draft. Number one overall draft pick, and a lot of free agents that are going to make the green and white very tough to beat in the years to come.
Hey, let me just say this. The Brooklyn Nets trade with the Celtics a couple years ago may go down as the worst sports trade in NBA.
Yeah, for Brooklyn.
All right, I'm red flagging that whole thing. May I
Of course you are. You have no objectivity if your life depended on it.
Well, I'm Josh. I'm looking for an explanation why you think that. Come on.
Because the Nets were already a rebuilding team. They moved to a new arena. What do? They give away their future to another team so they can bring in a bunch of old guys to sell tickets.
Yeah, I don't know who's there.
Well, you know what?
That's the only reason why they brought Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett.
Dude, whoever their general manager is should be fired.
Well, you know what? My reply goes like this. That's part of the deal. That's part of the trade, and that's part of the negotiation.
You're so not objective. It's not even funny, man.
Yeah, look at the face.
Hey, Donald Trump could do something wrong, and one of his associates be like, "No, it's okay. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Yeah, it's all right."
Trump doesn't know what he's doing. That's why the man has no political experience.
All right, next, here we go. Skip Bayless said this would be the greatest NBA Finals of all time.
Dude.
That is the biggest bunch of BS. The greatest NBA Finals of all time. Let's go back. Let's try 1984. I wasn't alive back then, but Frank was. And even if the Snowman was here, the Snowman would tell me that the 1984 NBA Finals would be better. You know what I'm going to be doing if the NBA Finals goes on a while longer? I'm just counting the days and getting ready to watch a classic 30 for 30 documentary, Celtics-Lakers 1980s. That was the golden era of the NBA.
1988 was pretty good. The Lakers, I know the Celtics lost, but the point is that was the best. Just the competition of the NBA was better back then.
Oh, yeah.
And more entertaining.
I mean, you could go back to 84. You could go back to some of the 90s, like maybe the 93 NBA Finals. John Paxson hitting the game-winning three, or maybe 94, 95. I mean, the NBA was so much better back in the 80s and 90s. Like I always said, Bird and Magic saved the NBA, and Michael Jordan continued it. Amen to that. We've always had great NBA Finals. Oh, yeah, and Josh, let's not forget about other good Finals matchups that have been the greatest of all time. When the Celtic teams of the 60s beat all those other teams and when they won their titles. And Red Auerbach lit up his cigar. Light it up, Red.
So the Celtics teams that took on guys you and my size during that era, that was great competition back then. Okay.
Yeah, come on. That was competition. That was the Celtics just annihilating every opponent they took on back in the 60s.
I would love to see the bad boy Pistons take on this Cavaliers team with LeBron, because I can guarantee you the Pistons of the late 80s, early 90s, the bad boys that defeated the Bulls before the NBA championship run, LeBron would be on crutches.
Yeah. All right, next one.
Yeah, LeBron could never compete with those eras of the NBA. Sorry.
For me? Okay, cool.
Okay, here we go for Frank.
Skip Bayless into mine. Chicago Cubs will be eliminated in the NLDS.
So I'll tell you what, at this rate, at the rate the Cubs are playing, hopefully they make the postseason.
Well, look, Joe Madden.
They should.
Joe Madden told people, freak out just because the Cubs are not the same team. I mean, look, they're 25-24, Skip Bayless, and you're the one that was praising the Cubs. Yeah, that's going to be
the National League Central. The National League Central is very competitive, which, from a baseball fan standpoint, makes it great. because last year the Cubs, as much as I liked it, were running away with the division. Now you have.
Oh yeah, it was over from day one because the Cubs just had all the people.
It was. But here's the thing: now you got 4 out of 5 teams in that NL Central competing for the top of the NL Central. Look, I'll be honest, guys. As much as I want the Cubs to repeat as World Series champions, and I think they have potential, it's going to be very difficult because I am a believer. It is difficult to win a championship, but it's tougher to repeat. But the Cubs will win another World Series over the next few years. That I'm convinced.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I mean, I knew when the Red Sox wanted to know for the Red Sox were going to win again. And that's the same way the Cub fans can look at it, too.
Yeah, but maybe not this year. Maybe not this year. Maybe sometime, maybe next year or the year after.
I think the team that's going to really win it for reals is going to be the Houston Astros. I just think with the way they're playing right now, they're just really tough to stop.
What?
Hate to say it.
What?
Just tough to beat.
What?
And if that happens, Josh, I know how you feel about the word if, Josh. But suppose that happens. You would have a team from the Lone Star State of Texas that would win a World Series.
Yeah.
I've never watched it, guys. I've never watched that in the NBA Finals.
If my mother
Well, of course,
my father.
Oh.
But you have to give the Astros props with the World Series. Suppose they do it in October this year.
No shot.
That's true.
What?
Well, look at their pitching. Look at the way they're playing right now. They're young and they're moving.
No, at least he didn't say the Boston Red Sox
Joe.
are going to the World Series.
And
I'll say that.
I'll say this too. The Astros win it this year. You know that they'll say, this makes up for 05. 05, we should have won it. This makes up for 05.
Oh,
They couldn't even win a
Pleasant
game.
memories.
They couldn't even win a game that series. By the way,
Well, it was a good. I will admit it was a good series. A lot of those games were close, though.
They were. It was a great series.
don't tell ESPN that.
I don't care about ESPN.
Oh, yeah. Because ESPN didn't care about the White
What?
Sox winning at 12.
I don't
They
care
were
what
like,
ESPN
"Oh,
cares. Guys, I don't care what ESPN cares about. That's done.
Brownie,
But it's
you
been
ready?
great, though.
Yeah, I guess.
Next.
Here we go.
Come on,
Oh, this ought to be really good.
Uh-huh.
I can't wait for this.
You've seen that.
Yeah.
All right.
I always enjoy saying it.
Uh-huh.
Skippy Bayless said that Fletcher Cox will not be a Pro Bowler this year.
That's pretty bad.
Well, for the Eagles, I mean, this is your. Oh, Frank, that is cold. That is cold.
Well,
What is Yeah, Browning. How do you feel about that?
So I don't get why you're laughing at him, but you didn't laugh at me. That's
Might as
confusing.
well.
Yeah.
You know what? The Eagles have LeGarrette Blount for only a year, but they might as well just pack it in because it's all over with, Browning. You might as well
Yeah,
put
they're,
your Eagles.
they're not deflated, though.
Yes.
Definitely. All right, here we go. Next one.
Yeah, and Browning, I have to say this too. How does Super Bowl 39 still feel?
Oh, God, here we go.
Yeah, how many ask you about Super Bowl 42 and 46?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, how about
Giants beat them
You
twice.
know, it's funny. Hey, hold on. Let me say this real quick. It's funny that I get ripped by Justin for having the Michael Jordan and LeBron comparisons and yada yada yada. Well, come on, Josh. LeBron's been in more finals than Jordan. Well, Jordan never lost one.
Hey,
And I
guys.
use this. And I hold up. I use the
Sorry.
same argument. I use the same argument in the NFL. Come on, Josh. Tom Brady's been in more Super Bowls than Joe Montana. Hey, did Joe Montana lose the Super Bowl? No.
guys? I want to go on the record of saying this. The David Tyree catch in Super Bowl 42 is the greatest play in Super Bowl history, bar none.
Bull
No,
crap.
no,
That
this
is
is literally.
totally made up
just
for the
because you make
Tyree
more-
catch. Don't hit me with that.
Yeah, he did.
Because you make more.
Don't hit me with that.
Guys, let me say this. Damn it. Just because you make more Super Bowl appearances doesn't mean you're the GOAT. If you lost, you have that asterisk next to you. I'm sorry.
Brady
Let alone
is the
two
GOAT.
losses in a Super Bowl. Yikes.
Brady is the GOAT, and in those two Super Bowls
There
that
you
he
go.
lost, he was in both Super Bowls they were in. They were in both of them.
And not to mention, too, the first Giants-Patriots Super Bowl was all about perfection.
What?
That was crap. New England would have been just prepared. They would have taken Eli Manning to the cleaners and kicked his tail. He was lucky that
they didn't. Eli avoided the sack. That's just right.
Gosh,
Sean, it's not all about Boston sports here, dude.
But don't worry. I had my little fun and little revenge when the Patriots went into MetLife, and I was on a Skype call with you, Josh. Gostowski, a 54-yard field goal in 2015, which was epic.
Okay, let's move on.
Gostowski, yeah.
All right.
Well, thank you, Brownie.
Oh, yeah.
Browning next.
Yeah, Browning, you might as well. Oh, another one for Browning? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skip Bell said that
Of course.
my Philadelphia Eagles will trade Carson Wentz to the San Francisco 49ers for Matt Barkley.
At least Matt Barkley doesn't deflate the footballs.
Hey, Matt Barkley was an Eagle before.
Yep.
That's right, he was.
Straight out of Frank, that's cruel. Straight out of air pumps. How dare you put that on there? That is awful. I don't know where, Frank. I don't know where you find these pictures. Some of these are very unclassy.
What about that queer laugh, dude? That's pretty unclassy.
Yeah, Brownie, you might as well realize that the Eagles are going to get rid of Carson Wentz. Oh, let's not forget a Skippy quote that Tony Romo will be playing for the Philadelphia Eagles. No pictures there, Brownie. Nothing to back up. Only Frank can back you up. I don't see anything for you.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Carson Wentz being traded to the San Francisco 49ers. Is that why Brady beat your team in Super Bowl 39, Browning, so I could send you the tissue and the condole? Yeah, I still am not over the fact that I lost a bet to you in December 2015.
Yeah. You like put that picture up there, did you?
I hated that picture. I hated that.
Oh, poor Boobala.
Get the violins out.
Yeah, Crummy River, dude.
What?
What?
Is that it?
What? No,
What?
I got more. Back to Walmart Boy.
Lord.
Skinny Bill said that Tom Brady will be traded to my
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Cleveland Browns.
Oh.
What does he want to go to Cleveland for?
Well, Sean, that'll actually be the pinnacle of his career if he can help Cleveland win a Super Bowl.
What are you
That's like a 30-year-old. Goodness.
What do you want to go to Cleveland for?
Attention Super Walker shoppers. Attention Super Walker shoppers. We got a Ravy Lunatic waving a pillow like a gorilla. Get the tranquilizers. Repeat, get tranquilizers and rubber bullets.
I cannot believe this monstrosity. I tell you what. I will be throwing up a lot if I ever saw Brady wearing Browns uniform.
Come on, it makes sense. You trade Myles Garrett to the Patriots, and the Browns get the Tom Brady.
Brady is the future Skip Bayless. Let's not forget.
I don't know about that.
What the future? Johnny, he's going to be 40 this year. You think 40 years old is the future?
He continues to be the future, and he is the guy that has the chance and the capability to go out, gentlemen, with the most Super Bowls of all time. Let's not forget that now.
He's not going to be here for 10 years. Tom Brady will not be playing.
He's still not better than Montana.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you why he is. Because he brought a team back from a 25-point deficit back there. And let's not forget the famous words of Joe Buck. Toss to White. He's in. Patriots win the Super Bowl. Brady with his fifth. Yeah.
By the way, did Bill Russell lose an NBA final, if I'm not mistaken?
He lost one NBA final. What does that have to do? He only lost one. That was 1958.
I'm sorry. Hey, I had to stick to my convictions.
Yeah.
I know Russell won more NBA finals than Jordan, but Jordan never lost one. Yes.
But Bill Russell was part of the dynasty of the '60s when the Celtics were so dominant.
Yeah, you can say the same thing about the Bulls.
Well, I think people began to feel sorry for the Bulls. Even the Knicks did, because the Knicks should have put them. But don't forget about what he. Let's not forget that Frank and Josh's heart was broken when Hugh Hollins just broke the Bulls fans' hearts when a foul was called against.
Hold on. The Gluey Hump, that happened in April of '94. Gluey Hump wasn't even born yet, dude. Shut up. No sense there, dude.
Yeah, but
was I crying in my mom's tummy?
Yeah, dude.
But Frank, I have to tell you, you must have been really pissed off and angry and upset after the fact that a foul was called by Hugh Hollins. I
can tell you where I was. My mom was picking me up from someplace. I think it was a youth group. And I heard the game on the radio. I heard the last of it on the radio. I was actually bugging my mom to hurry up and get my ass home. But
yeah. And then the Knicks won the series in 7 games and gave the Bulls fans some mourning. And then let's not forget the very next year when Jordan came out of retirement, the Chicago Bulls lost to the Orlando Magic in 1995. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, that was actually. Yeah, you know what? I gave the Magic credit next series.
Yep.
Right.
Next one. Here
Josh got silent with
Next.
Josh got silent.
Last Skippy quote of the day.
Next.
Right. That's a Trump quote. The finish out Memorial Day. Here we go.
Oh no!
Surprised we don't have a JFK quote. You know, Skippy Bayless must have loved JFK.
Trump said, "No, my bad, Skippy." Let me rephrase that again. Skippy Bayless said that Donald Trump will be the Red Auerbach of presidents. Here we go. You got screaming the pillow. Here we go.
Shawnee, let me ask you, why are you acting like somebody that still wears Pampers?
Screaming the pillow if you can.
Goodness!
It's not going to be a UFC fighter. The ground and pound.
That is arguably the worst quote. Skip Bayless, Donald Trump is the worst president of the United States. And he will always be the worst president of the United States because the guy doesn't have any political experience. Look what he's doing. He's taking things away from us, Skip Bayless. He's taking stuff away from the disabled.
Oh, come on, Sean. He was part of WrestleMania 23.
Who cares about?
I know. I'm kidding.
What is he taking away from the disabled? What is he taking away from the disabled? Give me one example.
He'll take away food. He'll take away food stamps.
He will. He hasn't. You just said he's taken away, but you said now he will, which means you said he has, which is past tense. But now you're making it future tense, dude. That just made no sense.
Are we in English class right now? What the hell's going on here?
He will take away. He doesn't care about women. He doesn't care about Great Waterfall because he doesn't care about women.
Yeah, he does.
No, he does not.
Look at his wife, dude.
He's married to a pig and a slut named Melania Trump, who has no class.
I'm sure you wish you could be Shawty, I'm sure you wish you could be married to that pig and slut.
Oh, shut up, Frank. No, just kidding. He has no class. That Trump family has no class, and they don't care about anybody in this country. They only care about themselves.
On that note, that's a reference.
And when Trump
is bash our ass some more quotes to you on Thursday for the love of God.
Yeah, for the love of God.
Yeah.
Well, I won't be here Thursday.
Hey, Chloe, I got to show you something. I just came across this.
What?
I got to show you something. Here, look. Memberries.
Oh, my God.
They actually seen Africa by Toto pretty well.
All right, boys.
Okay, all right. You guys are right. It was a bit disrespectful. Sorry, Melania. Sorry for all you Trump supporters. My bad.
I don't have
any reason. I'm not a Trump supporter.
You're not offending me, Shawty. You're not offending me, dude.
I can't stand.
I know. I just can't. For real. I just can't stand him, and I can't stand a guy who makes up lies, and that's what Trump does, and he covers it up. Just wait till impeachment and resignation happens. It's going to be a fabulous thing.
Well, so did Bill. So did Bill Clinton.
Hey, let's get to this before Ronnie chokes on us.
Frank, he got acquitted, and he did. And you know what? Bill Clinton at least had political experience, unlike
political rants for Friday.
Oh, jeez, that sucks. Until Friday.
Yeah, you gotta wait, Sean.
Who wants to go first?
Hey, that's your decision. You wanted to take the day off on Thursday, so you gotta wait till Friday.
All right. You made your point.
All right, who wants to go first?
Browning, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure, why not? Spoken Word is a good show. It's good shows always. And shout out again to my boy Chucky Smooth on Mr. Soul Train himself.
What up, Chucky G Smooth?
What up, Chucky?
There we go.
And I'm standing next to a mountain. I am a real American.
Go ahead, Brian. What else do you like to add there?
Oh, yeah. Donnie Green sucks.
There you go.
Donnie Green.
Yep.
My spoken word is like this. Like Frank pointed out, it was a good show to mention about. Enjoy today. I mean, today is a day we honor all of our armed services, and thank you all for what they've done, for their contributions, for serving from wars past to now. And of course, like I said, enjoy today. Barbecue, hot dogs, just enjoy the time with your family and friends before we get back on the regular work schedule tomorrow. I know a lot of people are heading home after a great holiday weekend. And let's not forget that we are almost close. I cannot believe I'm saying this, to early June. It is hard to believe that this year is half. I know the year is half over already. We're already in June, and of course, I know Josh will be happy to note that one of his favorite times of day, everybody, is when he has to start mentioning the Grinch to me. Christmas. Let's remember that we've got Flag Day. 4th of July is coming up in a couple of months.
Sorry, it's not a holiday.
Let's not forget that Peyton Manning.
Scrooge.
Josh, you may be the host.
Sorry, Flag Day's
not a holiday. You may be the host, Josh, but I hate to say it. Zip it. After, and then don't forget.
Like Brady does on NFL Sundays. That air pressure's been gone for too long.
All right. Goodness gracious, can't even get through more of the closing statement here. Okay, we're not that far away from the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. And by the way, get prepared in July too, with summer coming up. That Peyton Manning will be hosting the ESPY Awards. Peyton Manning is hosting the ESPY Awards.
That's ESPN. Like, I'm actually going to watch that stuff.
Frank, you need to watch the ESPYs. Think about all the sports athletes and their contribution.
Okay, fine, good for them, but that's ESPN honoring.
Boy, what a negative person. Anyway, Frank, enjoy Memorial Day. You too, Browning, and you too, Josh. Enjoy Major League Baseball. Stanley Cup Finals tonight, Game 1. And we'll be back. I will be back on Friday, so I will see you then. And always be happy. Happy Memorial Day, everybody, and happy birthday, President John F. Kennedy.
And you forgot Raw, dude.
And enjoy Raw. There you go.
Yeah, that Grinch stuff is a lot of fun right there.
Listen, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, Frank.
Yeah, well, listen, as we're honoring Memorial Day, we're honoring those that did not come home. Mm-hmm. So that's to that point, my spoken word is: if you wake up every morning, consider yourself to have one pretty darn good life. My spoken word of the day.
Amen. Josh?
All right. My spoken word of the day is to be the authentic product that is yourself. And don't forget, the air pressure is gone from the football. Make sure you join Monday Night Raw tonight. It's the last Raw before Extreme Rules coming up this Sunday from Baltimore, Maryland. We'll have our predictions for the Rules of Extreme on Friday. That should be a lot of fun. And all right, boys, we'll see you all on Friday. We'll talk to y'all later. Thank you guys. Enjoy your Memorial Day. We'll see you all on Friday. Peace.
Love and understanding.
Bye.
What?